Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, BaHashem, YAHAWASHI, BaHashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom to my YAHAWAH who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Shalom to my Salakia. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. This is going to be a dream, alright, that I had just now because I just woke up. And the dream is just basically going to be about like the Lord preserving the elect in the most unexpected ways possible, trusting the Lord, and just so much more. It was a very beautiful dream, retrospectively primarily, but even while it happened, you could still see the beauty of it. So Yahawadah, you'll be edified with this dream. So what happened was me and through the Spirit, my brothers and sisters, alright, brothers and sisters in this truth, alright. Actually, as a matter of fact, let me get that. Hold on. Where's my mouse?
These two being the face of this is a joke. This is not about joking people. This is about this is the horrendous part about this. And the thing about this, I am not rooting against them. I want this to work.
Okay, now you have.
I want them to be successful because
Okay, so Mark chapter 3 verse 35, for whosoever shall do the will of YAHAWAH, the same is my brother and my sister and my mother. So in this dream, I had a brother and a sister and a mother, all right, one of each. Okay, and obviously it's representative of. They were representative of my actual brother and sister and mother in this truth. All right. So basically, you guys, all right, you brothers and sisters in this truth. All right. So that was what I saw in the dream, and basically, except for the mother, except for my spiritual mothers, I guess, plural, me and my spiritual brothers and sister in the dream. We along with any capable adults, all right, we were all all the capable adults, and I guess with the exception of the older adults, we were all in some sort of like reject soldier class, all right, where they were teaching us about not combat, but like, I don't know what they were teaching us, but like they were teaching us something in terms of like knowing what to do in the event of some sort of invasion or wartime or whatever. All right, so we were a part of the reject soldiers. So this was a group of people that couldn't actually be in the war, in the actual like combat stuff, and you know that's a blessing in and of itself. All right, so through the Spirit and power of YAHAWAH, the Lord made it so that we can just be quote unquote reject soldiers in the comforts of our own home. All we had to do was, to me, from how I understood it in the dream, it was like we were mandated or obligated to go to a class like every couple of times, all right, and then we can just immediately go home. We could immediately go home afterwards, okay, but we just have to keep on doing it like every day or something like that. So basically, yeah, like it wasn't even that bad. We still got to go home. We didn't need to go get deployed or anything like that. So the Spirit of so YAHAWAH, again, like that's another thing. He got us, all right. The Lord finds. So if you let me just continue with the dream, Slakia. So yeah, we were a part of the reject soldiers, all right. We were learning drills and stuff like that for in the event of some sort of war or whatever. Then during one of the classes, okay, this all happened. By the way, this all happened immediately. Like I think it was like less than an hour. All right, which is spiritual. This was all happening in less than an hour because the thing is that in the scriptures, it even says that the Babylon would be destroyed in less than an hour. But anyway, continuing on, as we were in doing the drills and stuff like that, during the class, Russia started to invade. All right, so there was no time skip or anything like that. Russia started to invade right then and there during the class, and the thing is, they were taking care of all of the armed forces. The armed forces were fighting, but for me, how I felt like it was, I felt like the armed forces were smaller and lesser. So like the armed forces were smaller and lesser compared to. So like America's armed forces were smaller and lesser compared to Russia's. Russia had a lot more manpower, firepower compared to America for some reason. Well, it's like manpower more precisely, and manpower actually. So what happened was, as a result of that, Russia was easily and quickly beating America, and that's basically that's what it felt like to me. Like I was like, I didn't really see the fight. I just saw that Russia start to invade. I didn't even see any like flags or anything like that. I just knew it was Russia. All right. So there's a lot in this stream where I just knew. Okay, I didn't see anything, but I just knew. So Russia was invading. I knew that, and Russia was easily winning. All right. So as class was going on, I don't know why I was at this beach or anything like that, but like what happened was I saw a bunch of battleships, moving in close to trying to dock at the beach, and then I saw this one big white battleship. All right, it looked more like a cruise ship because it was white, but whatever. I guess it was a battleship or whatever. And the thing is, in my dream, I perceived that white battleship compared to the black ones that was nearby it, and were smaller. Okay, it was this one big white battleship that was bigger than the others, and I perceived that as like Putin's personal battleship or luxury ship or whatever. Okay, where he was literally landing in America, or like coming in to America himself. And as a result of that, I was like, okay, you know what, I'm leaving now. I gotta go take care of my family and whatnot, and as in like my brother, my sister, and my mother in the dream. So we all got together home and stuff, not home, but we all got to a place, and then it kind of felt casual to us. Like we weren't really scared, but I was separate. My mother in the thing left. All right, the mother in the dream left, and what happened? I'll just say my mother, or let's just go with that. My mother in the dream left, and what happened was we were trying to all go get together and get into a safe place. So me, my brother, and my sister, okay, we were like I think we were walking through this desert, and I kind of feel like the desert was only there as a result of the invasion, the war. So as a result of that, like, it kind of felt like that was like the start of the desolation of America. And then next, we got separated because I went to go get something, and I felt as I was walking away, separating from them, because I don't know why we were separating. That's the second time we were separating. I don't know why we were separating. I kind of felt like it was dumb, but oh well. I guess everything was working out so far, and we were protected. But yeah, I separated, and then I what's it called? I saw this, because there was in the middle, while we were in the middle of the desert. Okay, it wasn't just a desert. There was like a bridge, a landmark, broken bridge or whatever in the middle of the desert, and this is where we were at. So I went underneath the bridge, okay, because it's not just a bridge. Like, there's multiple different points or pillars. All right, so there's a pillar, and there's also like walls, I guess, assuming that the bridge fell down and was destroyed and whatnot. So there was a wall, there was some pillars and stuff like that was blocking multiple views and it was like can I get a picture? I'm Slovakia. I have a very bad like I'm trying it's not even Slovakia, it's not even that, just I'm having a hard time like trying to find something to visualize it. All right, but I guess let me try.
So yeah, so this was their first thing. Every time I see this photo, I'm like, oh, may they always be this happy and joyful. Now,
Oh wow.
you know, may this joy stay with them wherever they are. Hope they are still, you know, this blissfully happy.
So yeah, basically, like,
Sure, you have your own.
this is not really the best thing. One thing I do know is that it was flat, and I guess it was more so not necessarily these bridges, but more a traditional bridge that was just like a flat thing. Kind of felt like it had it was just asphalt and whatnot. But anyway, continuing on. So yeah, I saw this bridge. I guess the top of the bridge fell down and made a wall. I was walking / running a bit across the walls, and I was thinking like the people in general, like other people and whatnot, like they must be like scared, and they must be scared and stuff like that. I started thinking about, you know, what are the other people doing? Like, how is everyone else faring outside of just us? Because I felt and I believed that the Lord was going to protect us and take care of us. I was already, you know, thinking about the plans, all like how good I'm gonna do, how good we're gonna be as soon as we, you know, get back together, and you know the elect gets back together and groups up and whatnot. So that was what I was thinking, and then I went into the core kind of the like bridge kind of landmark thing, because it kind of was like a mini like a messed up broken down house and whatnot, with one side exposed. And as I got in, a hole cracked from the ground. All right, this was weird, and I knew that this was the power of YAHAWAH. So a hole cracked from the ground, and I saw a freaking like monster ghost mammoth type deal. All right, come out of the ground, and it was basically wreaking it was wreaking havoc. Suck it. It cracked from the ground. There was a crack from the ground. It came out, and then I was running away from it, trying to get behind one of the walls and whatnot. I got behind the wall, and lo and behold, a freaking magical barrier type stuff deal kept everyone that was inside that barrier trapped with that mammoth, that ghost monster mammoth thing, and then it kept me and everyone else outside of it. All right, so call in LAWAYA. That's how I perceived it. I perceived it as, you know, it was a trap for, you know, the wicked, it's a trap for the Babylonians, but we are protected from it. The Lord's going to protect us from it. And when I got trapped and locked out of, you know, the mammoth's, I guess, what's it called, wrath path and whatnot, I saw that my brother and my sister, all right, had gotten hurt, and what happened was the when the mammoth, from how the dream just made me know, even though I wasn't with them, basically the mammoth came out. It hurt both my brother and my sister, but and when not direct, kind of felt like it wasn't direct, it was indirectly, and they were unconscious, and then I had to, but they were safe. They were safely behind the wall where the barrier starts. So the barrier was right there, blocking them from coming in, but at the same time, like they weren't in any harm's way. And then I got to them, and then even more so that they were protected. So basically what happened was I started to pick them both up, so that I could take them somewhere safe, go to wherever the heck I was going, where it's like not even I was, but we were going, and then we would be safe. So even though something bad seemed to happen, all right, the Lord still protected us. The Lord still helped us to keep it going. All right, and so that was basically the dream. Before I was able to, I picked one up. I was about to pick up the next, and before I woke up, and that was just a very, very beautiful dream. Like I felt and I saw all the moments of like this could have happened, but no, the Lord protected me. Oh, this happened, but no, the Lord is still protecting us. So it's lucky. The number one thing, and also this wasn't even the first time I had a dream of Russia invading. Like this is the second dream, and again, like Russia wasn't even attacking us. And when I say us, I mean like the prophets, like not just the prophets, but us in this truth. All right. So I just felt like, oh yeah, everything's fine, everything's good. Like we don't need to worry about anything. And then like while stuff did happen, it happened while still preserving our lives from whatever judgment that needs to fall upon the Babylonians. All right. So moving on, Psalm 121 verse 7: the Lord shall preserve thee from all evil; he shall preserve thy soul. And this was how I truly felt, even with the trials and tribulation, the hardship that we were going through in the dream, because I didn't want to go to that freaking reject soldier school, but I took it over. I took that over being an actual soldier. All right, and that right there is a blessing. The Lord made it so that instead of having to become an actual soldier to go die on the front lines for Esau for nothing, all right, Esau / for nothing, the Lord made it so that you aren't even a backwater soldier, or a backline soldier, or even a combat medic or something like that. Whatever, you are rejected. You are a rejected soldier. All right, that is a blessing. All right, because you don't want to go fight for Esau. All right, you really don't. And the thing is, you even have what could be so-called Edomites literally rejecting wanting to fight for their country because of how they've come to the realization that the government, they are doing a bunch of evil with their power. All right, you have these blind soldiers that are just believing and following anything, thinking that they're the heroes, but in actuality, there are some that are. There was this one dude. I forgot what. A brother had done a lesson on this one guy that was an not ex-soldier. What's it called? A former soldier that quit because he just couldn't. Like he came to the realization, he noticed everything that was going on, and he just said like, no, I can't accept this. Like this is wrong. This is just flat out wrong. And people were bashing him on Twitter for what he made the realization for. All right, of like what he was actually doing. All right, so that's a call on YAHAWAH for that mercy, all to not just to me, but to all my brothers and sisters and my mothers, apparently in this truth. So we might not get actually get drafted. We might just get put in some sort of like invasion preparedness thing. All right. Which shoot, if if Esau's making us drive 30 minutes or an hour every day or every couple of days or whatever, I take that over. I take that over. What's it called? Actually being a soldier. All right. So like it's a very powerful thing, and it goes to show. Like, let me get this.
So it's like a bit of a change of tactic. Oh, absolutely. I mean, the most headlines that have been created this year for the other royals is when Kate went missing. People were most interested in you when you went missing. But when you're actually there, that's so sad. When you're actually there,
Slakia, bear with me.
to write about, there's nothing interesting. You're not, doing anything impactful. And so I think there is also that.
Proverbs 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. All right. So right then and there, like, we're supposed to just trust that the Lord is going to make everything all right. We can't just say, oh no, we still got put into this military thing. The Lord didn't save us. No, but in actuality, that's how the Lord saved you. Maybe there was no way to avoid it, and this was the next best thing, where you're not in actual forces. You don't get guns or anything like that. You just have to go to this class for nothing. All right, just go to this class multiple times, and like, that's it. All right. So like, that goes to show just how perfect it, and how true, and how true the word of the Lord Yahawadah is, because even in times of just absolute seemingly defeat, all right, the Lord will still protect us. And then also, one thing that was very big was that whole the ground cracking. All right, there was another instance of that with during the time of Moses, where the Lord had made the ground crack open, and it ate up a bunch of Israelites that were going off. All right, so how much more? Which that's a beautiful thing. I would love to see the ground crack to just destroy these demons. All right, and also I kind of now that I think about it, like, it kind of seemed like the ground cracking, it was kind of more so like hidden, like while the invasion was going on. It was like like the ground cracking wasn't really the highlight. The highlight of Babylon was more so the invasion, right? Which is understandable, yes, but at the same time, it's like whoever got hit with the thing, like, they wouldn't be able to tell. They wouldn't be able to inform anyone of what happened, because they would all be dead at the time. Slakia. I think it's funny because it's just the only people that would survive those encounters with like some sort of like ground cracking monster or judgment that comes out of it would be the Israelites, or not just Israelites, but the elect more specifically. So like, it's just like, why would we bother trying to inform the people and tell people and stuff like that? Like this, like, that's kind of like how I'm kind of retrospectively viewing it / perceiving it, right? Because it wasn't like it kind of was like hidden, because you have the big formation thing with the broken bridge in the desert. So number one, it was in the desert. Number two, like as far as I could see, I never saw any other people except for my brothers and sisters, and my brother, father, mother. It's like my brother, my sister and mother in the truth. I didn't see, there was no father figure in the thing, because the Heavenly Father is YAHAWAH. So as we had read in Mark 3 verse 35, those that do the work, the word of the Lord is my brother, sister, and mother. So I had a brother and sister and mother in that dream, and those were the only, those were primarily the only ones I saw. I did see the instructor for the class, but after I left that class, I never saw the instructor again. And like I saw the mammoth come out, crack out. I saw the crack in the thing. I was the only one there at the time, and I feel like I didn't see anyone else, but I did kind of like perceive and understand that there were people that was inside the barrier at the time. I did think that, all right, because number one, there was a barrier, and that barrier wasn't made to keep me out. It was made to keep people in. That's just how I felt in the dream. All right. So with that, and it was the barrier wasn't made to keep us out. It was made to keep whoever was in it in. That's how I understood the dream. All right. So yeah, you're gonna have these things that happen, and we're gonna be protected, and it might seem bad at first, but you just have to trust that the Lord's gonna protect us. All right. Psalm 16 from the top. Preserve me, O Yahweh, for in thee do I put my trust. Okay, so you have to put your trust in Yahawadah and trust that everything is going to be all right, no matter how bleak, how bad things get. That things are going to work out. All right, and this is the thing. Like, stuff might not seem like the best situation, because I know that during the dream I thought that things wasn't the best. I just wanted to be surrounded by my brother and my sister and my mother. All right, and I just want everything to go well, smoothly and whatnot. But things were going smoothly, and I was starting to get, I wasn't starting to get worried. I was just like more so like waiting for the time that we all get together and just wait out the invasion, wait out the destruction of Babylon. That was my what's the word, mindset, Slovakia. That was my mindset. And again, like, this is, I don't even know if Russia's actually going to invade America, honestly, because I just assume like you just thermonuclear missiles and that's whatever. I don't know the details and all that stuff. Proverbs 12 verse 21: there shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. Ooh, that's a beautiful precept, and it also goes into the whole ground cracking thing. When that happened, the just, we were all outside the barrier. All right, we were all outside the barrier while the wicked were locked in. All right, that's really all I want to get into, Slovakia, for, I guess, dragging things out. It's just that when something like this happens, like, I really get very happy, because the Lord is seemingly dealing with me, and I'm grateful that the Lord showed me this dream. I can share it with Israel. Like, it just, I'm very grateful. For a beautiful dream. And I pray to the Spirit and power of Yahawadah that my brothers and my sisters in this truth will also be protected. Okay, and that's the thing. Like, I guess carrying the burden of protecting one another. I did not mind doing that. All right, I didn't mind to my brother and my sister. Like, I I genuinely wanted you, my brothers and sisters, you guys, to be protected, and it's just like I don't know. It Slocky. I guess I'm just end it right there. I guess I've said enough. So with that, I stay safe, Israel. I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash, Shalom to my Akim, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.